Hey friends, welcome back for block number 10. We're going to be doing the basket weave stitch today. So to get started, I did a chain of 31 and I have a first row of 29 double crochet stitches. So that's going to be our first row to get us started. For row 2, and if you hear that weird clinking, that's because I stitch marked my first, so I don't have to count. Okay, so we're going to be essentially working in sets of 3 again, just like we did last week, but this time it's just going to be 3 of the same, 3 of the same, and it will alternate all the way down. Go ahead and just chain 1 to build height. We're going to do a half double in our first stitch, and all of the other stitches, except for our very last one, are going to be post stitches, so they're just going to be a little shorter since we're going around a different spot, and those are all going to be double crochets. So your first and last stitch will just be a regular half double in a normal top of the stitch. Everything else is again a post. So we're going to start with 3 front post double crochets, and 3. Okay, and then we're going to swap and do 3 back post double crochets. Okay, and just alternate 3 front post, 3 back post all the way down. You're going to end with your 29th stitch as a half double, just a regular half double in the top of the row. Okay, I've just finished row 2, and again I ended on just a half double in top of the normal stitch. So we're getting ready to start row 3. Now the way that this pattern works out is that for any of the rows that are now pushing toward you, you want to repeat that so that you'll end up with 2 rows pushing towards you. And then on the reverse side, you'll have 2 rows pushing away from you. Now what I mean by pushing is that anytime you do a back post, you're pushing this top row towards you. And if we do a front post, then we're going to be pushing that top row away from us. So to get started here for row 3, like I said, we want to have 2 pushing towards us each time. So we're going to start this with 3 back posts, push those forward, and then 3 front posts, push these guys away. 3 back posts, 3 front posts. Okay. We're starting with a chain 1 and a half double in our first stitch. I want these to come towards me, so 3 back posts, and these to push away. So 3 front posts. Sorry, you can hear my crochet needle clicking against my yarn bowl there. Alrighty. You guys are going to repeat this pattern 3, 3, all the way down until your very last stitch. I have one more to do here. Your last stitch is going to be the half double in the 29th stitch. And I will see you guys at the end of row 3. We'll get ready to do row 4 together. All right, I've just reached the end of row 3. I finished off with my half double crochet, and we can also already start to see this pattern emerging. It's so cute, so that's exciting. Let's continue on to row 4. So I mentioned before that you want to continue your pattern so that you have 2 rows where the tops are pushed towards you. And then on the back side, you'll notice that there's 2 rows where they are pushed away from you. And you want to keep that up the whole time. So now that we have 2 rows facing us, we want to switch the direction of our pattern. So what that's going to look like, let me untangle myself. I'm really tangled today. Okay, so we are going to chain 1, half double in that first stitch. And now we want this to reverse directions. So right now it's pushing away from me. What I need to do is get this top to push towards me. So I'm going to do a back post. Wrap around, back to front, and we're going to do 3 of these back post double crochets. And then 3 front post double crochets. I currently have these pushing towards me. I want to do a front post because I want to push the top here away from me. So I'm going to push that away by going on front to back and back up to front, front post, double, 2, and 3 times. Okay. Oh, I accidentally did 2 together here, so I'm going to fix that. But for now, I just want to go ahead and show you how we're starting to basically get this pattern to switch. And again, we're going to do this so that we have 2 facing us, and then on the back side 2 away from us. So alternate, you're going to do 3 back post, 3 front post, 3 back post, 3 front post, and do your sets of 3 all the way across row 4. Finish on your half double, and I will meet you for row 5. Alrighty, we finished row 4 with the half double in that last stitch. And for row 5, we're about to really get into the repetition portion here. So here we can see that we've got some little smooth posts, and here we have 1 that's facing towards us. And again, you want to work so that you have 2 facing you. So that means we're going to do a front post set to keep these tops pushed away, which is going to be 1, 2, pushed away on the back side. And then we're going to do back posts to push this set forwards, and that way we can get our second row pushing forwards. You can see here where that's going to really be creating this woven look. So as long as you're keeping up with that, we will be all set. So here we go, row 5. We're going to do chain 1, half double in the first, and again I want to keep this set smooth and pushed away from me, so I'm going to do front post double, front post double, and front post double. And then for this one here, we will push this one towards us. So we need to do back post. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so just keep that up through the entire row. 3 front post, 3 back post, all the way to the end. All right, you guys, so I have just finished up with this super adorable basket weave block, measuring up from my very first row. If we go corner to corner, let me go ahead and set my crochet hook down. So if we go corner to corner, this is all matching up really nicely. So I know that I'm all set. Straighten everything out all the time. Okay, so that matches up really great corner to corner. And I'm going to be finishing this up with my 28 stitches around each border. Big things to keep in mind: you want 2 rows that are pushed towards you, and then alternating with 2 rows that are pushed away from you on the back sides. So to push things towards you, you're going to go back post to push it forward. To push the top rows away, you're going to go front post because it pushes this other top away. So just make sure you keep alternating 2 and 2, and you will end up with this super, super versatile, cool pattern. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much.